Enjoyers of lower classes in Forza Horizon 5, this video is for you, as we're talking about the best C-Class cars in the game for road and off-road racing. As always, we're going to have different categories, so we're going to talk about handling builds, all-round builds, power builds for both dirt and road racing, and I'm also going to have some cross-country stuff for you today. And this car here also makes an appearance. Our lovely community members Silva and Doobies have been my main inspiration for this video, so huge kudos to them. Without them, this video wouldn't exist. And you know, below this video there's something called comment section, so if we forgot a car, let us know. Let's go. We're starting off this ranking with the best handling cars, and our number 3 pick, the Peugeot 205 Rally, a lovely front-wheel drive handling beast. It's glued to the tarmac and can definitely be your new favorite city cruiser through Guanajuato if it's just about sightseeing and having fun. Definitely be aware that the 205 only features a top speed of around 180 km per hour, so if you're on straights in races against all-round or speed cars, you're definitely going to lose, but on handling tracks, this is amazing. Quirgo, or however this person is pronounced, is our tuner of choice in this case. On second, we have the Honda CRX from 1991. Its characteristics are pretty similar to the 205 before, however, the top speed and acceleration of this car is slightly better, hence it's also working on more all-round focused tracks. You can compare it pretty much to what the Civic 97 does in B-Class. It's another front-wheel drive car using slick tires for perfect grip, uploaded by Travis. The honorable mention in this case, and of course another great handling car in C-Class, but also pretty goofy in my opinion, the Renault 4L. It's super responsive initially, and that's why it's super weird to drive. So definitely handle with care and don't roll it. Apparently Doobies is an avid enjoyer of this little goofy monster, hence he's providing the tune. Yes, it's possible to have an even more handling-focused car than the Peugeot 205, as our number 1 pick is the Sierra 700R. The difference to all 3 cars before is it's featuring all-wheel drive, and that means it's even grippier and easier to drive. So yeah, basically every single corner, or let's say every second corner, is full throttle with this car. But definitely only use this car on tiny handling tracks. It doesn't work anywhere else. Professor OW loves these handling beasts, and that's why we're featuring him. We're going much quicker in our next category as we're talking about the best power builds in C-Class, and we're starting with the Pontiac GTO. Such a speed beast. It basically features amazing top end with 340 km per hour, and this is in C-Class, but that's actually it. Don't expect it to turn. If you want to fight with its traction and reach crazy speeds, Silva got a tune for you. Not quite as powerful as the Pontiac, but definitely a bit easier to drive, the Mustang GT from 65 on second. But don't get me wrong, ladies and gents, it still reaches 315 km per hour, which is mental for C-Class, and you won't have the easiest time to tame that beast. As you can see, Silva loves to show off his throttle control in these speed beasts, as again, he's our tuner of choice. In comparison to that, the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am is even crazier than the GTO. That means it's even slightly faster on straights, but also even harder to drive. Have fun dying. It's tuned by Killian Firebolt. I think that's the first time we feature this name. And now we all have to be strong. I'm definitely not Rick-rolling you guys. The Reliant Supervan, a car featuring 3 wheels, is the best speed car in C-Class. If you plan to drive it, the first thing you are doing is go to your settings and enable traction control. It's one of the few cars in the game that definitely require TCS, and if you're not using it, you will definitely question some life choices, trust me. Even though the Reliant doesn't reach the top speeds of some other cars on this list, no other car comes close when it comes to lap times. Snowsays aka Seasons is responsible for this acceleration monster. Next up, let's talk about the cars that hit the sweet spot between power and handling, our lovely all-round cars, and with the Toyota Celica on third. It's once again one of those front-wheel drive cars with decent handling. It's not too understeery and much more powerful than all cars you've seen on the handling list. But to gain better acceleration and more speed, we also need to make compromises, and that's why this car doesn't feature slicks anymore like the handling cars. No, we only have stock tires now. If you're interested in this lovely all-rounder, don't hesitate to download Doobies Tune. Our number 2 pick, the Porsche 550A Spyder, is finally the first rear-wheel drive car in this list, which is not a power build. I love the amazing downforce of this car, and in terms of mid-speed acceleration, it's also a very, very good choice. It's a bit more slidey than the Celica, but I trust you to manage that. Doobies love C-Class, and that's why we love Doobies. We already mentioned this car briefly in today's list, but now it's also our honorable mention, the Civic 97. It's not as strong as in B-Class, but still a very viable choice for your C-Class endeavors. BMW Dave uploaded his tune in 2022, but it's still good. Get it. Oh no, not this again. Well, say hello to the Reliance Supervan, the best all-round car in C-Class. This time it's a bit more handling based, it still has this great acceleration, it's not as cancerous to drive as in the power build section. You don't require TCS this time, but it's still a handful to drive. Drag tires, rear-wheel drive, 3 wheels, amazing, a walk in the park. Uploaded by PTW Cerno. Yo ladies and gents, it's your favorite German potato again. Don't forget to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you're new for more best cars videos or if you simply want to have a good time in this Forza Horizon 5 community. And now, lovely people of Earth, it's time for dirt racing, and of course we're starting again with the handling list and our number 3 pick, the CJ5 Renegade. It's featuring great grip, all-wheel drive, decent acceleration, no top end at all, basically what you would expect from a handling car for dirt races. This great beginner's car is uploaded by Hi, I'm Jay. Probably even easier to drive due to its off-road tires, the Polaris RZR. This car on second was some kind of day 1 meta, so people found out about it very, very quickly, but it's still viable. Hey Doobies, long time no see. Get his tune. No lower class video without the Myers-Manx. This time our honorable mention in this handling category. It's also one of these cars we knew about from the get-go when the game released, but it's still pretty good, it's still relevant with Jefe X's tune. What can I say about our number 1 pick, the Sierra 700R, that I haven't tackled yet in one of these numerous best cars videos? Due to its lightweight characteristics and great grip, this is the car to beat again in this class. This time we're trusting LES Jimka with his world record tune. And now let's continue by talking about the best power builds for dirt racing in C-Class, and starting up with the lovely Ford Bronco. Since this is C-Class, I'd say it's still okay to drive. You know, it's not one of these S2 class power builds with like 400 kilometers per hour. No, this car reaches something like 250 kilometers per hour, still features all-wheel drive and a pretty good acceleration. Get Logic J's tune and beat everyone. Our number 2 pick, the International Scout, is not only one of the best cars in A-Class when it comes to dirt racing, it's also amazing in C. In general, I can tell you that the Scout is basically the better version of the Bronco. And by better, I mean a lot better. This car is amazing, and that's why it should definitely get a nice spot in your garage. Flock 2104 is the one I'd like to advertise in this case. From 2 cars which are comparatively easy to drive, we're heading to another silly section here, and it's again the Renault 4L. Hey, what a surprise. Yes, it's back. This is more of a pretty crazy acceleration build that tops out at like 190 kilometers per hour, and you definitely have to try it yourself to believe it. Yeah is definitely the right name for this crazy tune uploaded by AMS Carver. What shall I say, guys? Yes, I'm definitely hiding in a bush, and if you tell me to delete myself, yeah, it's viable, but you know, I can't change anything here. Number 1 in C-Class when it comes to power builds for dirt racing is again the Reliant Supervan. And yes, it's also the same build that we already featured in this video. You are racing a rear-wheel drive car with traction control here, and it's still so quick. Thanks, Forza. Lovely all-round cars, here we go with our number 3 pick, the Honda Civic 07. It is one of, if not the best purist when it comes to dirt racing. And this is a front-wheel drive car, and I tell you, this car is great to drive, and if you know me, you know that I don't really like front-wheel drive cars. Decent acceleration and top speed, great drivability, overall just a well-rounded car. Our lovely community member Silva, once again with the tune here. Thanks, mate. The car featured on second is the Nissan Safari. Just like most of the cars I've shown you today, this will definitely work on dirt and cross-country alike. A very, very cool all-rounder. and easy to get nowadays by just spending one of your precious backstage passes. Yamaha 2443 is our tuner of choice. From one Jeep to the next one, the Land Rover Defender 110X is our honorable mention. It's great to see that cars which are actually made for dirt racing in real life also work in Forza Horizon. So yeah, good to see that this is one of the best as well. Also here, Logic J is showing off his dirt racing tuning skills. Say hello again to the International Scout, the #1 on the Allround list. And you probably remember me stating that these power builds in this class actually handle decently, and that's due to the fact that this is actually also the all-round tune, so there are no real power builds when it comes to these all-wheel drive cars, so yeah, that's why it's second on the power list and first in the all-round list, with the same tuning. Finally, let's talk about cross-country, ladies and gents, and we're starting off the list with the Ford 450, such a big boy. It's so heavy and big that you're not even losing any speed driving through all of those props, which you can find on all of those cross-country tracks. Crazy stuff. Simultaneously, I have to tell you that you shouldn't be too lazy to shift, as this car features 9 goddamn gears. And it's also more on the speed side, so it's not so easy to drive, but still okay in my opinion. OPR Witty Joy provides us with the tune that we need. The Ram Power Wagon on second is basically the same, just in better and with even 10 gears. Yes, happy shifting, ladies and gents. Just like the F450, you should probably focus on sprints using this car. Greeted Dust wants us to get rammed by the car and probably by annoying people online. This seems to be the category of all fellow Ford enjoyers, as once again we have one of these cars as honorable mention. It's the Ford Raptor. It's a very good all-round car you can use for both dirt and cross-country races, and it's also pretty decent to drive. So yeah, this can be your everyday off-road ride. What would this category be without Logic J? And again, guys, what can I say? The International Scout is back. Yeah, it's also the best cross-country car in this class. And no, I'm not lazy. We are still using the same tune here. You know, this is just a chameleon. It's working everywhere. So keep in mind, the International Scout is the king of C-Class dirt racing. We're not talking about the Reliant. Well, we're done with another complete class, and as you can imagine, there was a lot of effort required from every single one involved here, so definitely don't forget to smash that like button, that would be much appreciated. And now let me know in the comments which car in C-Class is your favorite one actually. Is it one from this list or is it a completely different one? Let us know. And if you like C-Class, you're probably also a fan of B-Class, and that's why I'm linking you the best road cars here as your next video, or some of my lovely backstage shop videos. And now guys, enjoy the rest of your day.